Always like to start Monday practice standing, just something about the new week, new beginnings, new learning, which is every day really, but especially at the start of the week, just a sense of reset. So you might just allow yourself to just arrive into your body, to land, to drop an anchor. And you might do this through your senses, maybe just noticing the feeling of the ground beneath your feet. Maybe bringing your attention to sounds around you, maybe even the sounds out on the street. And you might like to even scan through the body, just notice how you feel on this day. Just reminding ourselves, every day is unique. Every day my body is different. I'm always changing. What can we notice about this day? What's the opportunity of this day? Let's turn our palms forward. We'll take a breath in as we lift the arms high and wide. At the top of the breath, turn the palms down. Just allow hands to sink down. Empty out the lungs. When the next breath comes, turn the palms up, lift up again. Sigh it out. You might start to feel energy moving away from busy mind, thinking mind, problem-solving mind, and just coming down into the body. One more time. All right, let's bring our hands to the body. One to the heart center, one to the lower belly. Chinese medicine believes our intelligence is not in our mind, our intelligence is in our heart. So you might just like to bring attention underneath the top hand. Maybe noticing your heartbeat, your heart rate. Bring your attention to the next breath and feel the lower hand start to move as your belly expands and you breathe in. And then sigh out. See if you can keep following the rhythm of your breath, feeling the belly expand and contract. If you feel your mind taking you away, just draw it back to the breath without any judgment. This is how we train our mind. We might remind ourselves that whenever we're planning, whenever we allow our mind to jump forward, we are inviting tension and stress into the body. Simply because what we would like or what we would want might be different to what is. If we're always living, needing things to be different, if we're always rushing into the future, we tend to just steal the present from ourselves. Dilute our ability to be here, to be now. So just notice what your mind is doing. If it's rushing ahead, just invite it back into the breath. If you notice any particular emotions there, you might just like to greet them without any judgment. Good morning, anxiety. I see you there. I will make a time to take care of you. And if you feel worried or Maybe overthinking something, just notice that. Good morning, worry. I see you there. I will make the time through practice to take care of you. When you're ready, just take your hands down. Let's do some quick warm-ups, just inviting some movement into our body. We'll start just by rolling the shoulders. Just bring them all the way forward, take them all the way behind. And when you're ready, switch directions. So rolling through the shoulder blades, rolling through whole movement. Let's take our hands to heart center. Take a breath in. As we sigh out, push out either side, in both directions. Inhale to draw the hands back together. Exhale, let it go. See if you can sink back into your heels. Tuck your chin, allow your neck to be long. Feel a weight in the back of the body. Let's turn our palms up now. We'll draw our fingers and thumbs together. This is the end of our heart, lung meridians, our large and small intestines. We're going to turn our cheek. Let's take a breath in. And we'll turn our neck, gently look behind the shoulder, behind the hand. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, turn the other way. One more time each side. Side out. If your mind's telling you arms are heavy, just notice that. Take another breath. Inhale back to the center. This time, turn the palms down. We're going to bring our big kind of mudra to the base of our tailbone. Shoulders heavy. One more breath in. Side out, turn to the side. And the other side. Let it go. All right, let's bring our hands to our shoulders. We'll take some big circles. Roll back the other direction. Let's bring both arms down by the sides. We're just going to roll our fingers down the right side, opening the left side body. Keep pressing through both feet. Inhale back up. Exhale the other side. One more time each side. Let's draw our hands together. Hook one lot of fingers into the other. Feel that sense of muscles engaging across the chest, across the arms. Roll back onto the heels again, waving the back of the body. Take a breath in. As we sigh out, turn to the side. Just turning through our mid-spine. So see if you can keep your hips mostly facing forward. Inhale back. Exhale the other way. Inhale back and side out. One more time each side. Keep feeling hand pulling into the opposite hand. And we'll side out. Let's take our hands to the hips. We'll roll through the hips. Maybe change direction, come back the other way. Let's bring our feet together, legs together. Might like to cup the knees, just small circles here. Let's extend one leg out, press it down through the heel, curl the toes up. We'll take an arm in opposite elbow, drop the weight in the back of the body. Keep the back straight, chin is up. Take a breath here. And when you're ready, slowly come back up. Extend the opposite leg out, press down through the heel. Drop the tailbone as heavy as you can, as far back as you can. Keep that back straight. Take a breath. Slide out. Slowly come back up. Let's take our arms wide. We're going to just allow them to knock against the body. And just scan through the neck, the jaw, the teeth. Make sure we're not holding any tension. Allowing our arms to knock against the kidneys, the adrenals. And again, you want to keep your toes, your knees, your hips mostly facing forward as we allow the spine to twist through the mid part of the spine. Slowly letting the arms come back by the side. Let's step our left leg forward a little. We'll bend that knee. Bring the hands to the hips, and if you need a wall or a chair, just take some support. Open out the opposite thigh. Step it down. Keep the standing leg, knee a little bent. Let's change direction. Come back the other way. And we'll step back. Let's come straight onto the other leg. Bend that knee. Step it forward. Float up. Use the support if you have it handy. You might notice one hip is a little more stiff or sore than the other. Just notice, what can we learn about our body today? Change your direction when you're ready. And we'll come back to sit. Let's just come off our heels, lift up a little, drop back down. And you might take a moment just to lift the toes up. Take all 10 toes off the ground. Just slowly, one at a time, drop them back down. Pressing through the toes. You might allow yourself to roll back onto the heels, roll forward onto the ball of the feet. You might even explore the outside arch of the feet, the inner arch. Just allow your arms to be heavy by the side of the body. Neck is long. Tuck that chin in a little. Just feel the weight roll back a little. We're looking for this idea of heaviness in the lower part of our body. You might be aware that your knees are just slightly bent, just a millimeter or two. Back of the knees are soft. Feel the spine right from the base of the tailbone up the back of the body. You might feel like you're tucking your tailbone just a millimeter or two as well. Shoulders are heavy, arms hang by the side of the body. And feel like the crown of the head, this is our Bach weight point. Feel like this point is being lifted up. So you might feel a little like you're carrying shopping bags or like you're a gunslinger in the Wild West. This is our stance called Wuji. Wuji loosely translates as nothingness. No specific thing. When we've moved away from words, concepts, when we're just experiencing life as it is without needing to name it, define it, trap it, hold it in the past. Just notice how you feel in this stance. We're looking for this idea in Qigong of alertness without tension, alongside relaxation without dullness. Alertness without any tension, relaxation without being sleepy. See if we can just feel a bit of this sense of chi, this sense of aliveness flowing through our body. We'll slowly float our arms up. Just allow them to be heavy. Point the fingers towards each other. Shoulders heavy, elbows heavy, neck long. Once you're here, just bring your attention back to the belly. As you breathe in, feel the belly expand, just like we did before. As you sigh out, feel the belly button come back towards the spine. You might start to get a sense of this energy in between your arms in front of the body. If your mind is saying arms are too heavy, just notice that. Notice every time our mind tells us we have to run from discomfort or that we have to hold on to pleasure. Neither things really work out for us. Always things that happen that we don't want to happen. And there's always things we like that are taken away. This is the reality of being alive. You might like to scan through the face, just maybe relax the cheeks a little, the jaw. Notice if you're holding your breath at any point. And when you become aware of your mind wandering off, just like my puppy dog does at the park, just bring it back to the breath. This is how we train our mind to be still. Can't force it. All we can do is leave it. Let's take one more breath in. As we sigh out, let's take the hands down. We're going to do two quick forms first, just to warm up the body a bit more, in for our water element, a little bit for our wood element, and then we're going to do a series of forms called Baduan Jin, the 8 brocades. Let's start by drawing the back of our wrists together. We'll take a breath in as we lift up. And then we're going to take one hand behind the body, one hand forward. Just feel like you're getting a tiger claw and sigh out as the hands come down. Draw the back of the hands together. Inhale again. And this time we turn to the other side. Now, just like we did before, feel like you're keeping your hips, your knees, your feet facing forward. Inhaling to come up, exhaling, find your claw, and bring it down in front of the body. So we're twisting through our mid-spine, not putting pressure on our hips or knees. Inhaling to open up, sighing out to come down. If you feel like you'd like to go a little bit deeper into this form, as you inhale and lift up, just keep your eyes on the hand going behind the body, and maybe the eyes follow the hand. You might become aware of tension that's invited in your body whenever you tense the fingers into this claw shape. Just notice that sense of holding on, of grasping, of tension. Meet back in the center. Just notice how the body feels. Allow the arms to be heavy. Take a breath. Let's take our left hand behind the body. We'll rest it on the lumbar spine. Right hand is going to scoop down. Bend the knees. Inhale to lift up. Keep your eyes following the fingers as you twist through the spine and then sigh out. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, let go. Keep pressing through the feet. Bending the knees just as much as you need to. And you might become aware of that point in the body right at the base of the tailbone as you twist and lift up. This is the part of the body where the kidneys live, where the adrenals live. These are our stress hormones. When we're always stimulated, when we're always watching screens or surrounding ourselves with noise, these hormones, adrenaline, cortisol, are flowing through our body. All right, let's take a right hand behind, rest it on the spine, straight to the other side. Left arm sweeps down. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, side out. As we twist through the spine, we invite our chi to move through our kidney and bladder meridians. This just helps us with the feeling of flow, feeling of movement, to move without any hesitation. One more time. And we'll slowly come back up. Let's wrap both arms over the belly. Let's take a moment to just get a sense for aliveness in your own body. You might bring your attention back to the breath. Everything heavy. Maybe press down through the toes again. Just notice that connection to the earth. All right, so we'll do our 8 brocades today. And this forms for each of the 5 elements of Chinese medicine here. We start with our triple warmer and our pericardium. This is a fire element form. Interlace the fingers. We'll take a breath in as we lift up, turn the palms at our heart, press up and look up. Pause the breath to bring your eyes forward, and then sigh out, sink down. Wait for the next breath to come, and then we inhale again. Now, it doesn't matter if your breath isn't the same cycle as mine. Just listen to your own body. Don't worry too much what's happening on the screen. When our triple warmer is in balance, it's regulating our body temperature from high to low, helping our immune system protect us from illness, helping us feel calm and even, not too affected by what happens around us. One more time. Second form, we step out into a horse stance. This just means taking your feet a little wider than shoulder width. Bend the knees, drop the weight in the back of the body. We're going to straighten the legs and cross the palms over. And then as we extend out, we're going to come into an archer form. Draw one hand as if you're opening the bow, and your other hand is the side. Look towards that hand. Inhale to straighten up. Exhale, drop down to the other side, opening the heart wide. Inhale, press up. Exhale, drop down. Keep the weight as far as you can in the back of the body. Open through the chest, drawing that belt open. One more time. And we'll slowly come up to stand. Step the legs back in. Take a breath. Third form is for our stomach and spleen, our earth element. We draw the hands towards each other. Then we're going to turn the palms away. Push one hand up, one hand down. Inhale to draw the energy into the body. And then switch the hands, pushing up, pushing down. So this is usually called holding the sky, pushing the earth, or pushing the earth, holding the sky. Inhale to draw the hands towards each other. Exhale to push away. So you might feel evenly like you're lifting up through the crown of the head and pushing down through the earth with your feet. Sigh out as you press out. Inhale as you draw the hands in. Let it go. Let's take the arms wide now. Take a big circle. Breathing in and then pushing out. Inhale to rotate around. Exhale, let it go. Draw the hands together. Every breath, feel like we're inviting new energy into the body, new learning. And every time we sigh out, feel like we're letting go of whatever we don't need, letting go of our fixed ideas, letting go of our fixed identity. As we drop things away, let things go, helps us to notice a little more our similarities with others, things in common. Let's draw the hands in and let it go. The fourth form is for our fire element. Let's draw the hands together, palms face down, fingers pointing inwards, elbows out. We'll take a breath in together. As we sigh out, open the hands out, open the chest, let it go. Inhale, turn the fingers back in. Exhale, open up. Keep going in your own time. We're going to add a little bit of a roll of the neck. Let's sigh out, look over our shoulder behind the body. This is the wise owl looking backwards. Sigh it out, let it go. One more time each side. And we'll take the arms back down by the side. The fifth form, we step our feet out into our Ma-bu stance, our horse stance again. Ma is the Chinese word for horse, bu is stance. And this time we're going to straighten one leg, shift our weight to one side. Look back towards the foot of the straight leg. Let's bring our hands to our hips. We're going to take our nose down towards the bent knee, roll the body in front, roll the head in front of the body, and then we lean to look back towards the other foot as we take a breath in, and we sigh out to straighten up. Lean back just where you were, take a breath in, sigh out, knee, or nose comes to the knee, take the head across the body, inhale as we come back up the other side, and we exhale to straighten up. So this is usually called swing the head and wag the tail. Sigh out as you drop your head below your heart. Inhale as you lift it up. Exhale, sigh out. Inhale, exhale. This is a wood element form, helping us with our frustrations, our impatience. Inhale, look back to the straight leg. Exhale, drop the nose down. Head follows. Side out. Inhale to come back up. And exhale to straighten up. One more time. Side out, let it go. Inhale to rise back up. Exhale, straighten up. Step the feet back. Let it go. Sixth form is for our water element, our kidney and bladder meridians. Let's bring the arms up in front of the body, reaching back. Press through the heels as you lean back, and then sigh out. Bring the hands down in front of the body. Turn the hands at the heart. Inhale to take them behind the back. And then exhale, rub down behind the kidneys, down the back of the legs. Let the head be heavy. Bring the head between the arms. Reach forward. Press through the feet as you lift up. Big breath in. And we exhale, sigh out. Pause the breath, turn the palms up. Inhale, take them behind. Exhale, let it go. Head is heavy, all the way down. Bring the arms around the head, reach forward, lifting up. Exhale, side out. Inhale, flip the hands. Take the hands around the back, side out. Head is heavy. Reaching forward, lifting up. Let it go. Flip the hands, inhale behind. Exhale, side out. Inhale, reach up. And we'll let it go. Let's bring our arms down by the side of the body. Seventh form, we step back out to our Ma-bu stance. Bring the elbows in by the side of the body, loose fists. Take a breath in. As we sigh out, push out. Roll the thumb over. Inhale to draw energy in. And we switch sides, side out. Inhale, drawing in. Exhale. So you can find this rhythm of drawing energy into the body. And as we push away from the body, push away with calm, without any sense of reactivity. This is where we find our strength. So we're not always pushing back, not always trying to control or fix. inhale back. Let's step the feet back. And we'll just bring our hands by the side of the body. Let everything be heavy. Final form of Bladderwanjin is usually called something like the cure for the 100 illnesses. Let's just you might bring your hands to your hips. We'll float towards our toes, the ball of the feet, lift the heels up. And whenever you're ready, take them down or drop them down. You want to feel that sense of everything scattering, energy just falling back into place. All the parts of our body that might be a little stiff or sore, we just drop into the heels. Maybe they fall back into place. You can come high off the heels or just a millimeter or two, whatever works for your body. We aim to do this maybe 8 times. Press through the ball of the feet, press through the toes, dropping down. Maybe the last one. All right, let's finish today's practice just by tapping across the chest. Any last bits of energy, things that aren't flowing. You might like to tap, fingers or knuckles. Come down the inside of one arm. Then we'll turn the hand over, come back up the outside of the arm, back of the shoulder, back of the neck. Across the front of the chest. Down the opposite arm. Turn the palm over. Back of the shoulder, back of the neck. Trace down the front of the body. Let's come around back to the kidneys. Just rub around the base of the spine. And then you might tap down the glutes, the outside of the leg. Leg are heavy, heavy. And as you hang down, you might just rub around the back of the ankles, side of the ankles. Tap back up the inside line of the leg. Slowly come up to stand, roll the shoulders. Roll the shoulders. All right, let's bring our hands to heart center. Just take a moment to notice how we feel after just this short practice today. You might like to just finish the practice by just acknowledging your effort in getting to the mat, to prioritizing practice in your life. This gift of attentiveness, of deep listening. Maybe make an intention to take it out into whatever we do next. Let's bow to each other.